Assalamualaikum class. Topic of this video is arthropods. We will go through the fluid preservation of the arthropods, dry mounting of the insects after fluid fixation, standard methods of dry preservation and mounting insects, and preservation in the field and transport. Arthropods are the most diverse group of the terrestrial organisms, and their overall abundance and the diversity makes them an important target group for the field work. Soft-bodied arthropods are best preferred transferred by the spring steel forceps, which allows safe handling without damaging the specimen. Small, hard-bodied arthropods are best handled or divided into smaller samples with the help of the aspirator. In the following, we will discuss the different preservation methods for the arthropods which are best practicable in the field. Flatworms are as diverse group of organisms from which the only Tabularia contain non-parasitic group. These parasitic groups are not included here. First one is fluid preservation of the arthropods. There can be a difference between collecting and fixation fluid which are used for the field work and the fluids which are used for the permanent preservation in the natural history collection. Here we only discuss those methods which are used during field work, which concern the collecting and the short-term storage during the transport. In most cases, specimens are directly killed and preserved in the same fixation agent, but sometimes the killing agent can differ from the fixation agent. For example, it can be more suitable to collect and kill the arthropods in a water or the salt water, for example in a pan trap, as the ethanol or the other fixation agents may act as a repellent or the attractant, thus artificially altering the species composition and diversity of the samples. However, the times specimens are kept in non-fixation agents must be held to a minimum, as specimens will start decaying within 1 to 2 days but depending upon the temperature. Standard fixation fluids for the arthropods are ethanol, acetic acid, lactic acid, lactic alcohol, saturated picric acid solution. First one is ethanol. 70 to 80% ethanol. Higher alcohol concentration should only be used when the specimens are to be included in the molecular investigation. This is by far the most common fixation agent and suitable for the vast majority of the arthropods. Next one is 2% acetic acid, like the concentration of the vinegar. Also feasible for the permanent preservation. It is normally used for the well-secularized taxa like ants, which shall be dry mounted in the laboratories. The specimens stay soft and elastic and normally do not need to be relaxed prior to dry mounting. Next one is lactic alcohol. Lactic alcohol is suitable for the aphids and scale insects. Next one is saturated picric acid solution. It is odorless, only used as fixation agent. Sample has to be transferred into the ethanol afterwards. A negative side effect is that the specimen fades into a yellow according to the luminous yellow color of the picric acid. The standard preservation fluid for the short and the long-term storage of the arthropod is 70 to 80% ethanol. There are a number of different vials available from which those with a screw top should be preferred. Glass vials are commonly used, but during field work they always bear the risk of being broken, which may lead to the specimens to be lost and collected to be injured by scattering glass pieces. The best option for the field work is to use the transparent plastic vials with screw tops. Alternative preservation fluids, which may depend on the taxonomic group or the purpose of the field work, can be found in the appendix. In general, formalin is not recommended for collecting and preserving arthropod. Specimens become very rigid, which complicates the handling. In some cases, this effect may be desirable as for the soft-shelled specimens or the larval insects, or for the specimens that are intended to be included in the anatomical dissections. Next one is dry mounting of the insects after fluid fixation. The used fluid can be of great importance if the collector's intention is to dry mount specimens after fixation in a preservation fluid. 2% acetic acid is recommended for the well-secretized taxa like beetles, bugs, and ants. Specimens in ethanol mostly become rigid and handling and mounting is complicated. Better results are only accessible via more elaborate methods like chemical treatment, heat impact, critical point drying. Inapplicable for dry mounting after the fluid fixation are Diptera as well as Pylos and coated Hymenoptera. In these cases, it is necessary to transfer them along an ethanol series in the laboratory in which the ethanol concentration is gradually increased from 70 to 80% by 90% and 90 to 95% to absolute ethanol. As for some insect larvae or small arachnids, it can be more advisable to mount them after critical point drying instead of storing them permanently in the ethanol. Next one is standard methods for dry preservation and mounting of the insects. The standard method for drying preservation of well-secretized insect is the use of specific insect pens. All the characters of the specimens should be readily visible by mounting it in a characteristic manner like spreading wings and limbs. There are some different settings in mounting recommendations according to the taxonomic group to be mounted. Dry mounting of the and pinning is recommended for many groups. Dry pinning of the specimen with commercially available pins of different sizes for small specimens. Standard methods for micro Lepidoptera. Minor pins are to be pinned into the small double mount strips, which are again pinned with the common insect pins. Gluing the specimens onto the smaller paper cards of different sizes and shapes. This method is also referred to as the card mounting. Direct pinning of the specimen should be done with an insect pins that fits to the specimen's size. The standard size for insect pin is 1 or 2, which fits for most Lepidoptera, large Hymenoptera, and many Coleoptera. Larger specimens should be pinned with size 3, 4, 5, while for the smaller specimens, pins with size 0, 00, or even 000 are available. However, it should be noted that the pins with size 0 or smaller are difficult to handle. Pinning through the labels or through the paper layer of insect boxes should be done with great care, as the thin pairs are easily twisted. Therefore, it may be more appropriate to use the minute pins or glue for small specimens. Direct pinning of the specimen should be done in a way that the pin is in a right handle angle to the body. The insect specimen should rest about 1/3 of the pin length away from the top. This gives enough space to handle the specimen, that is to grip the top of the needle by the thumbs and the index finger without damaging the specimen with the fingertips and the fingernails. The specimen should not rest further away from the top of the needles, as its bottom space is needed for the collection and determination labels. The pin is usually inserted through the mesothorax, but the exact insertion point depends on the insect groups. Bugs are pinned submedially through the scutellum. In Hymenoptera and Diptera, the insertion point is slightly moved laterally from the median axis. This allows the median sculpture or bracers patterns to remain intact and visibly medially and also on one side. Beetles are pinned through the right elytron. In butterflies and moths, the insertion point is the middle of the mesothorax. Next one is preservation in the field and transport. If the time availability and the amount of sample permit, is good practice to mount and prepare for the dry preservation. Even if this is not possible, the right preparation and the transportation conditions are essential for the best quality of the set specimens. When spinning and mounting, shielding, or the setting boards, transport, store boxes are available, they should be used already in the field. Protected and dry storage is important, especially intruding ants can be fatal. In many cases, setting in the field is not possible. In these cases, the following recommendations should be noted to facilitate later setting and mounting. Use cardboard tubes of different diameter for transport. Both sides of a tube are to be closed with a cotton plug. The freshly cleared sample is placed directly inside the tube. It can be transferred to a softened chamber afterwards for the preparation of the setting and mounting. Check adequate labeling. This method is feasible for strongly secularized specimens, for example beetles, which need to be stored during fieldwork before they can be dry mounted in the laboratory. However, the scaled, pilose, and the coated specimens can be rubbed off during the transport. Cardboard tubes are preferred over the glass or the plastic ones as they are lightweight, fracture proof, and absorb moisture. The tubes are to be stored inside of the feasible sealed transport boxes containing crumbs of thymol against molding. Use butterfly envelopes of the different sizes made of vellum. This is the best method to transport or even store dry insect macro Lepidoptera, but also feasible for the other winged insects like Odonata and Neuroptera. It is important to close the specimen inside of the envelope with the wing folded upwards. This protects more important upper side of the wings as identification characters against rubbing and facilitates later setting and spreading. If this is not possible in this case of rigor mortis, the specimens have to be injected by syringe with ammonium chloride to soften the rigor. Placing more than one specimen into one envelope should be avoided as they may damage each other during transport. Even every single envelope has to be labeled individually with the fully locality data. Envelopes are to be stored inside of these sealed transport boxes containing crumbs of thymol against molding. For softening the specimen, the whole envelope has to be transferred into the softened chamber without removing its content. Use small plastic boxes laid out with the layers of cellulose bedding. Freshly killed insect specimens can be placed way between the layers and will be protected during the transport. The thymol should be added against the fungal damage. Use transport boxes with plasticert forming pinning bottoms. Insects can be pinned without setting and plugged into the boxes in a space-saving manner. For later setting, mounting and spreading, they can be softened easily inside a softened chamber. This is feasible for all the well-sized specimens which are to be pinned and set. Adding labels to every single specimen is essential. Fragile micro Lepidoptera that cannot be transported on setting board. This is the preferred option. Should be pinned directly onto the plasticert in a small transport boxes. Spreading the wings with the minute pins can easily be done in the field, and the roughness of the plastisol will hold the wings in place. This method does not replace proper spreading on a setting board, but will greatly facilitate this as the wings are already partially spread. If you have any question, you can ask later in WhatsApp group. Thank you.